What's going on, everyone? Coming at you with another mod. This is probably one of the most popular mods out there, and that is the Z Automotive Taser. This is version 2.4.1. Today is February 13th, 2018. Today is February 13th, 2018. So if you watch this video and you do decide to order one today and sometime in 2018, it will come with the 2.4.1 version. So this is what you'll get. All right. I'm not going to go through all the schematics of scrolling through it and all that good jazz. All I'm going to do is scroll through it one time for you. There's other videos to show you how to scroll through it and all that good jazz. I'm just going to give you a basic layout of it, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is go to your audio screen. First thing you see is mine says unmarried. Before you are allowed to change or save any settings with the taser, you will have to marry your factory settings to your taser. Let me say that one more time. Before you are allowed to, with this new version, 2.4.1, before you are allowed to change any settings, you will have to marry the taser to your factory settings before you are allowed to change any settings. So we're going to go ahead and scroll through it. I've already done that. Here we go. So you got Sport 5-speed, yes. Sport 8-speed, yes. SRT set, yes. Performance set, yes. Paddles, yes. I don't know what that means, but I put it on premium. 32 PSI, of course, that's just your tire pressure. Scroll right through that. Camera enabled, yes. DRL drop, I left that the same. All that does is, that's if you turn on your signal light, you know how the little ring around your light goes out? That's all that does. I don't really care about that. DRL type USA, just so it knows what the time to kick on. So, all right. Fog lights enabled, yes. A lot of these settings were already turned on for me. All right. Fog drop, yes. I left it the same. Belt ding, I'm leaving that on. Easy exit, no. Steer, scat. Camera grid, yes. DVD player, nobody has a DVD player anymore. All right, now to the fun stuff. Super Track Pack, yes. You want to enable this. This allows you on your 392 or on your Daytona 392 or your Scat Pack, you're still able to push the Super Track Pack button and get to your performance page. So that is yes. Drive mode SRT. It used to be none or, it used to be none or yes. Now it's none or SRT. So I left mine on SRT. Drive trans, yes, you want to enable this. This actually allows sports mode and track mode to actually enable. Shift light, yes, I think that's pretty cool. Splash screen, I left mine on none. Now, for the guys with the Scat Packs, if you want to keep your Scat B, you can. The only difference is that SRT set, you're going to have to put no. The reason why I put yes is because I don't know if you can tell, but all of these letters, these numbers over here, and also the numbers on my speedometer are bigger and bolder. That's what SRT set does. It makes those letters and numbers bigger and bolder. Now, if you want to keep your Scat Pack B, you're going to have to keep your letters and numbers regular size, so you're going to put none. on SRT sets. You're going to put none, and that will allow you to change your splash screen to scat again. But if you have SRT set on, it will not allow you to change. You can change it to scat, but it won't actually enable the scat pack B to run across the screen again. And I'm just saying that just so you know. All right, we're going to keep it moving. So I left mine on splash, none. Eco mode, yes. I want to have eco mode. And that's back to the taser 2.4.1 version, so you can see that. Now, this next thing is very important. Once you change all of your settings how you want them, there's a feature on here called reboot. Some of the settings will automatically turn on once you enable them on the screen. Some of the settings will require a reboot for them to actually enable. All right, so let's see what we're talking about here. Full reboot. So that's what you want to do. You want to click full reboot. And what that'll do is that will ensure that everything that you turn off and everything that you turn on is actually off and actually on. Okay, hopefully everybody understands what I mean when I say that. So all that does is some of the settings you're actually like for instance, the scat pack B. Once you turn off SRT set to none and you change your splash screen back to scat, you're going to have to do a reboot so that it automatically brings the scat pack back up. All you're doing is you're rebooting it, letting it know I made some changes, and it's rebooting. So anything that may or may not have turned on will actually go ahead and turn on at that point. Or off in that matter. That's a short reboot. We're not going to do that. And it's back to the light show. So I'm gonna breeze through these things one more time. So you got clear sales, unmarried, sport 5-speed, sport 8-speed, SRT set. This is what you would turn to no. SRT set is what you would turn to no if you want to keep your scat pack B. Turn this off. Go to the splash screen and select scat, and then do a reboot, and all of these numbers here will be back to their normal, and these letters will be back to their normal size, and you will have your scat pack B. If anybody has any questions about that, then I'll actually do it for you guys, but I'm only going to do that only if you request that video. Now, if you want to see me do it and you want to request that video, then if you guys request that video, I'll do it for you. So SRT said I'm leaving mine on yes because I like the big bold letters and numbers. And it also leaves your speedometer numbers big and bold as well. Performance set, yes. Paddles, yes. I don't know what that is, so I'm not messing with that. Okay, that has something to do with my tire pressure. Camera enable, yes. DLL drop, yes. DLL type, USA. That's so your daytime running lights are on US time instead of time somewhere else. DLL dedicated. Fog light, yes. Fog drop, yes. Belt ding, I'm leaving that on. Easy exit, no. Steer, mine was already set on scat. This doesn't really do anything. Actually, it does do something. Let me change that. If you change it to SRT, you don't get sport, track, and street mode on your steering. You just have one set steering. I actually like being able to change my steering, so I'm leaving that on scat. Camera grid, yes. DVD player. If you still have a DVD player in your car, you have bigger problems in your life. Or a CD player in your car, you have bigger problems in your life. Super track pack enabled, yes. SRT mode, drive mode, SRT. Drive trans, yes. Shift light, yes. Splash, none. Eco mode, yes. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to scroll, and I just want to show you. And I want to show you guys this right quick as well. I don't want to make a super long video, but I want to show you guys this right quick as well. This is my time. I can't make this up. We all know these cars record your time. My best time so far has been a 4.5. Yes, track mode does help get a 4.5. But I want to turn it off and just show you. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on just to show you. And there's also modes that you can change with the car running. I'm going to do that right quick. And so I want you guys to see that. So that's that. Okay, speedometer. See how big and bold that 0 is? Now I'm going to turn it off really quick. Then I'm going to turn it on. That's what your splash screen set to none looks like. So it's not bad. It's a charger with like a little fire going behind it. I think that's pretty dope. And it also changes that little button right there to red. So I'm going to crank up my car, and I'm going to go through the features you can enable while the car is on. That thing sounds like a little monster. All right, I'm going to scroll back to audio really quick. I'm sorry about the light, but it's dark in my garage, and it's kind of where I'm doing this video at. All right, here we go. It's going to ask you about the light show again. We're not doing a light show. In motion on. Now that you're going to have to research. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to tell you a lie. Auto sport mode. All that means is as soon as you crank up your car's automatically in sport. So if you have the traction control off on the sport mode setting, it'll automatically turn traction control off as well. Track kill. What this will do is every single time you turn your car on, without having to touch any buttons, it'll automatically turn off your traction control. I don't want to do that. That's stupid. Start mode. So this is a cool feature. So if you want to start your car in track every single time you start your car, you can do that. You can change it here. If you want to start your car in sport mode, if you want to, every single time you crank your car up, whether remote or you're physically in the car will automatically start in sport mode if that's what you change it to. I'm leaving mine on custom, so every time my car starts, it starts in custom mode. Video is if you have a video hooked to your phone or whatever the case may be. Peak RPMs. Now, I'm not going to do a video on that because my guy MDG Collections did a video on peak RPMs. Make sure you check out his video on peak RPMs. He did a video on that. I'm just doing one really quick on just the taser in general. All right, and it's back to the regular setting. All right, YouTube. So for the actual performance pages, these are the actual performance pages, and this is what it looks like. Quick review on them. Do I feel like these actually work? Yes, they do. My sport mode has the traction control on sport, as you can see. And it automatically turns, I don't know if you can see that. It automatically turns my traction control off. Just so you can see that. Track, you actually have to hold the button in order for it to turn. You push it twice, I'm sorry. You don't hold it, you push it twice, and it'll turn your traction control back off. All right. Now, just a quick review on why I did it and what do I think about it. I think that it's a great mod. Do I think that it works? Absolutely, yes. Are there any horsepower gains? Absolutely not. But the 485 to the crank, 440 to the rear wheel that you're getting, you're able to utilize every last bit of it. Track mode shifts super aggressive. Sport mode is mildly aggressive, but track mode shifts extremely aggressive. Like, I wouldn't really use it in kind of stop and go traffic because it shifts so aggressively. Like, you can actually physically feel the next gear, which is great if you're on the highway or something, but in stop and go traffic, it kind of gets irritating. Sport mode is a little bit more aggressive than normal, and custom and default. Default is going to always be street mode. You can't change anything on default. Custom, you can actually customize it however you want it. You have valet mode, eco mode. You have your race options, which give you the option for your shift light. Your default setup. You can only change the steering on your default setup, just so you know. And I've enjoyed it. I've had it for a couple of weeks because I wanted to give you guys an accurate review on it and what I thought about it and the changes that I've noticed in my own particular vehicle. I noticed that my car shifts a lot more aggressively in track mode. It shifts at higher RPMs. It holds RPMs, which is great if you're actually racing or you're just really trying to maximize your car's performance. And I actually did get a great time on my 0 to 60. And I want to show you guys this because some people are like, well, we didn't see it. We didn't see it. There you have it. My 0 to 60, my best time was a 4.5. Just so you guys can see that. I've seen people get 4.9, and that's great, but you can do a hell of a lot better. Track mode actually helped me get this. And I just want you guys to see that. I always erase my last because I want just to, well, actually, when I took it out, I unplugged it and plugged it back in my last time. For some reason got erased. My best time has been 4.5 seconds. So I think that's awesome. And that's the difference that track mode makes. And of course, a nice burnout, that was part of what helped. So if you guys are thinking about getting the taser, I say go for it. You won't regret it. It's an awesome mod. And I'm only speaking for 392 owners, Scat Pack owners, because I don't really know the effects that it has on a RT. But in a 392 owner's perspective, there's definitely a huge difference. People use the word butt dyno. Your butt dyno is definitely going to notice a difference. Now, whether it will on the actual dyno, I'm pretty sure you'll see better numbers, not more horsepower, but you'll actually probably utilize the entire 440 to the rear wheel that you're getting. So, and I think it's an awesome mod to have for $250. I think it is absolutely worth every single penny. So if you're thinking about getting it, take it from me. Go ahead and get it. I was skeptical about it at first. I wish I had got this mod when I first bought the car. It is an awesome mod. And I don't want to hold you guys up too long, but I just want to give you guys a quick little review on the new Taser 2.4.1 version. It's awesome. If you're thinking about doing it, go ahead and do so. Hopefully everybody have an awesome day and a blessed week, and we out.